Thank you everyone for tuning in. Tonight we got Josh McCaslin joining us on the podcast. Josh is going to give us some insight on international sports. So Josh, you want to introduce yourself? What's your name, major, and your year at Coastal?
My name is Josh McCaslin. I'm a senior here at Coastal. I'm a double major, International Business Management in German. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. It's a little about me.
Right. So you say you're a German major?
German major, yeah.
Have you ever been to Germany?
I have. I lived there, studied abroad for a year, and I've gone back multiple times for vacation.
Okay, so you've definitely seen the layout stuff. Been there for an extended period of time, and that's why I want to talk to you today about kind of, for me and a lot of our viewers, people who've never been outside the country, what's the comparison of sports here to sports there? How other, the similarities and differences, and kind of, what you can tell us.
Well, for the most part, when you think international sports, you think soccer. Soccer's huge, and anywhere outside of the US.
Do they call it football?
Football, yeah,
Football, okay. So it's just soccer here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, attending German high school, they don't have like high school sports. They have like club sports. So like I played American football, but I didn't play for my school. I played for a club in the city. Like it was like a kind of like a travel team, but it was outside of the school. It had nothing to do with the school. So like the academics and sports are separated.
Gotcha. So there's no sport, not even like a football or
nothing
called soccer team.
Okay. Nothing is.
And now
this was in Germany at least. Nothing's with the
school.
So
you played American football over there. Now, did you find, how would that compare to like a tradition? Like I know they have like the Friday night lights kind of traditions here. It's a big thing. Everyone goes to the high school football game on Friday night.
Yeah.
And like is it like the same thing, or is it a big crowd at the game, or
It depends. They actually have like they have American players signed over there. The crowd is still a growing sport. I mean, there's definitely decent crowds, but it's not as popular as, of course, soccer would be in Europe. But it's growing, and the talent level's there. It's just games are on Sundays in the midday. Maybe a couple hundred people at the game. That's about it. So
now, do you find with these soccer clubs, are there just ample soccer? It's not like one school has like their own club, or like most of the kids play. There's is there just a bunch of tiers?
So when I'm talking about German soccer in particular, you have Bundesliga 1, which is the one you see on TV.
So there's Division 1?
Yeah, Division 1. There's like 7 or 8 different divisions. The village I lived in had its own soccer club in the village of 700 people. And they play other villages nearby, so you have your village leagues, you have like your beer leagues, and you have your semi-pro, amateur levels, and you have like my town has like a third league German team, which if they play good, they have the opportunity to move up in the ranks.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like we don't really have it like this in America, where basically the better you are, the higher level you'll play. So like but say like you're in the first league, like the biggest team that was in the first league near us, Henry 96 got sent back down to level 2 because they didn't win enough games.
Yeah.
So basically you just got to win to keep where you want to go. So
makes sense. And I know it was kind of like that with I played hockey, where there was juniors, or there was kind of growing up there was like the town league team, which most people played on, but then there were these like select and like elite, people would call it. But there was kind of like a gray area where there was a lot of teams where kids would have like this nice bag, a whole jumpsuit, and like you think they're really good, but all they really did was just pay thousands of dollars to be on the team.
Yeah.
But there was tiers, like there was single A, double A, and triple. So a lot of people would be like, I play for this club, this hockey club.
But they're on the lowest level.
And anyone could be. If you pay the bill, you can play that. But it's really the kids who are on the top level who are either like not paying or getting recruited or just playing at that high level. But a lot of kids would just flash the bag, have all the apparel and be like affiliate with this team, but.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how it was?
Yeah, I mean, there's also like the major clubs like Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich. They have their own training camps and training club teams. Like they have, it's kind of like the MLS teams have it here now too, where, for example, I love Atlanta United. They have like U8 teams, U9 teams, so on, where they're building these players into their own development, like developmental leagues, which started in Europe and there's Borussia Dortmund has one, Bayern Munich. Berlin, Hertha BSC, which is in Berlin. A lot of major sports teams in Spain in general. I know Barcelona has one. Atletico Madrid has them, where they kind of find these kids from around the world and put them in the program and get them playing for the team, getting on the team's kind of how the formations and the tactics they play. So when they're out of age, they're going to be able to just feed right to the first league team. And it's kind of like how you're saying they have these 3 different levels. You have like the pro level, the pro team underage, and you have so on. And it's kind of them, like their training facilities are just kind of molding these players they find into what they want.
Definitely. And now kind of going back to where I'm from, it's like hockey's the big thing. Everyone kind of plays hockey. Wherever you drive, it's like I can't go 10 miles without passing a hockey rink.
Mm-hmm.
What's like the layout if I were to, drive around Germany? Is it like, soccer field,
Yeah,
like,
it's
everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, every school field has a soccer field. Every couple yards, every village has a nice soccer field. Everybody has something. There's always, like, even the parks, like the children's parks have little goals at the end, like a little indoor soccer arena. And it's like another huge thing that also is if you don't play soccer, a lot of kids play handball. I don't know if you have.
I've heard of it. I've seen that. I know
it's
the
so a lot of
basics
like kids who don't play soccer usually play that as well. But I mean, it's like a baseball field in the South. Like there's always soccer fields everywhere. I mean, all over Europe, not even just in Germany, but it's definitely prevalent, and it's kind of like I would say Europe's pastime, like how America's pastime is baseball. Soccer is kind of like how that's for them.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now I know you're a big Atlanta United fan. But if I was to, we're in Germany and I could tell you, I can get you 2 tickets to any game, what would be like the big game? Kind of like, their Super Bowl of sorts like
Borussia Dortmund would be BVB versus Bayern Munich. That's the
and now who's your team there?
Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund's been my team for years. The yellow and black. I'm very jealous. My dad went over there for work, and our family friend got him tickets to the game. So he's seen the game there in Signal Iduna Park, and I've yet to go, but I'm going to be going in December. I'm going to see FC Cologne against Leverkusen, which is a derby game, so I'm going to that game, so it should be a blast, but definitely Borussia Dortmund against Bayern Munich is a huge dream of mine.
Yeah, definitely seems like something I'd want to get out there and do, but I appreciate you coming on, giving us a
Thank you for having me.
Background.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Make sure you guys tune back into the next one and leave any comments. If you have any favorite teams or something you want to talk about, we'd love to hear from you.